Rob Reiner's D30 chart indicates that he was fated to be killed by his own son. To determine the cause of death in a D30 chart, we locate the Bad Hak planet by first assessing the ascendant. Because the ascendant is an immutable sign, the Bad Hak planet, which causes you obstacles and challenges throughout life, is therefore the 7th house lord. When the 7th house lord is the Bad Hak planet, this indicates that other people would contribute to Rob's downfall and death. In some charts, that can mean that your doctors fail you, but in some cases, it can indicate homicide, especially since the 7th house lord is Mercury. And in Vedic astrology, Mercury is associated with death by criminal activities and weapons. The Bad Hak planet Mercury is in Libra, which is ruled by Venus, and in Vedic astrology, Venus rules the throat. There have been several news reports that stated Rob and his wife both had their throats slashed. I pulled Rob's chart last night before I even knew he had children, and when I first saw it, I thought perhaps a stepchild may have killed him because of the fact that the Bad Hak planet, Mercury, is in the 11th house of stepchildren. Then I Googled and I found out that he had 3 children of his own. And when you look at his D1 natal chart, that makes sense. We have a Bad Hak planet for every divisional chart in Vedic astrology, and it represents different obstacles and challenges in different areas of your life. So in the D1 natal chart, your Bad Hak planet represents just the general obstacles and challenges that you'll have. And because the ascendant is in a cardinal sign, the Bad Hak planet is automatically the 11th house lord, which is the sun, where it's in the 5th house of children. Unfortunately, Rob was in a dasha period that activated his death. He was in a Venus Mahadasha and Rahu Antardasha with a sub period of Venus. Going back to his D30 chart, the dispositor of the Bad Hak planet is Venus. And in his D1 natal chart, Rahu is the co-lord of the 5th house of children, and Rahu is located in the 8th house of sudden changes. One last thing. In the D1 natal chart, the 5th house lord represents your first child, if you are going to have children. The 7th house lord represents the second child, so on and so forth. Now, technically, Rob had a daughter in his first marriage that he adopted, so we could say the 5th house lord possibly represents her. Then we could say that the 7th house lord represents his first son with his wife. Then we could say the 9th house lord represents his second son, the middle child, who is actually accused of murdering him. The 9th house lord is Mercury. Mercury is in the 5th house of children conjunct his Bad Hak planet, Sun. Mercury is also the Bad Hak planet in his D30 chart.